Well, it looks like Coach's He-Man Club is in danger. And Coach, take that damn feather out your head. What is going on there? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How y'all doing? All right, so let's get into Survivor 50. I believe this is episode 5 or 6. I'll put it on the screen here, but this is a two-part episode titled The Blood Moon. Okay, so the merge is here and everybody is going to be on one tribe. Everyone's expecting to have a merge feast, but you know it's not going to be that easy on Survivor 50. Lo and behold, a boat arrives and they give them a clue that says, hey, there's something hidden on the island that could possibly be an advantage for you. So everybody just, they sprint out. So Ozzy finds the advantage and it tells him that he has to immediately go to Exile Island. But the catch is that he has to bring one person along with him, and he decides to bring Rizzo. Now they don't know exactly how long they're going to be on Exile Island at this point. He just know that he got to take that one person, and for strategic reasons and purposes, he decides to take Rizzo along with him because nobody really knows a lot about Rizzo. They just because again, no one has seen him. No one has seen his game at this point. So while Ozzy and Rizzo are down to the Exile Island, the rest of the tribe meets with Jeff and they learn of the Blood Moon. And Jeff is going on and on. And I'm like, I know they hot. And Sari was looking like, can you speed this up and wrap this up and just tell us what it is? Because it's hot out here. But he finally tells them that they're going to be competing in 3 different groups. And tonight, 3 people will be going home. You have to remember at this point, there are 17 people that are left. So, with 3 people leaving tonight, it will be officially 14 people. And those 3 people that leave tonight will not make the jury. The jury will start immediately after those 3 people leave. So this is a first in Survivor history. Moreover, this is also the Applebee's Reward Challenge, which they get all the fixings from Applebee's. And I have to tell you, when we got down to see that food looked good. I was like, am I just hungry or does that Applebee's food just look extra good? Because last time I was at Applebee's, the food ain't look that good. So, but that food looked good. So the challenge consists of them like having their feet perched on those 2 little small things, and they come down at a level to a smaller perch and in increments. And again, there's 3 different groups, and whoever lasts the longest in each group wins immunity out of that group because there's 5 people in each group. And then the person who lasts the longest out of everyone wins the Applebee's reward for not only them, but everybody that participated in the challenge within their group. So the orange team wins overall, but in terms of individual immunity, Christian, Dee, and Stephanie all are safe from being voted out tonight. And then we have a Cheeto break because the chief felon in charge has to address the nation. So we get a break there to go use the restroom, refresh your face, moisturize, and then we came back for part 2. So during part 2, we see all 3 groups go to tribal council, and the first group, in terms of who's being like on the chopping block for elimination, is pretty much down to Camilla or Chrissy. And I really thought that Chrissy was going to be going home, but I forgot his name. I'll have to put the picture on the screen. He decided to move forward with keeping Chrissy. So unfortunately, our sweet Camilla was voted out. That sucks. And then the second group goes, and I really wanted Genevieve to go home, and she was making a good argument for herself. But she was going so hard at the Aubrey. I was like, why does she have a hard on for Aubrey so bad? Like, and the second group, Genevieve is voted out. So thankfully they got it right this time. Jeez. So then the third group goes, and this is the group with my girl in it, Sari. So it's basically down between Coach and Kobe. And the thing with Kobe is he's injured. So he's like an injured little bird out there. And when they were speaking, you could tell he kind of knew the writing was on the wall, and he was just kind of, just, letting them know it is okay. And Jeff kind of pointed out like him and Sari were kind of like the foundation for the show being as, successful as it is in terms of the longevity and just they're legends, they're icons in the Survivor universe. So yeah, Colby is voted out. Sari, as long as Sari was safe, I don't care. So Sari is safe another week, right? Because again, Team Sari. I vote for all Reeds. But yeah, their tribal council was very emotional. Lots of tears, lots of tears. But out of all three groups and how high of stakes it was, nobody played any of their idols. Like there were no idols, there were no advantages played. So I thought that was interesting. But I do want to circle back because everybody knows about everybody's situation. Like there's nothing. I think maybe I can't remember if anyone's advantage or idol is still a secret and only they know. Like I feel like everybody knows everything. And so I'm like, I expected better in terms of secret keeping in Survivor 50, but no, everybody knows everything at this point. So that was interesting, that none of those things were played, given the fact that everybody knows everything about it. So anyway, that was our 2-part Blood Moon episode. Let me know your thoughts, and I'll chat with you guys in the next one. Peace.